Hey everybody, welcome to So Awkward. It's me, Don. I'm here with a video that is 35 years in the making. This is something I've wanted to do forever. I'm going to make Heinz Malt Vinegar Peachy Chicken. So I love malt vinegar. I love fish and chips. One of my favorite foods is fish and chips. As a kid, at every birthday, I would go to Arthur Treacher's. Is that? I don't even think that's still a chain anymore. Arthur Treacher's was a fish and chips place, possibly just on the East Coast. I don't even know if it exists anymore. Arthur Treacher, I think, is dead. Arthur Treacher, British actor. Back in the 80s. 70s, 80s, maybe early 90s, there was this thing where fast food chains would be named after actors. Like they would lend their names, they would get a check. You had your Roy Rogers, you had your Kenny Rogers Chicken Roasters, you had your Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips, you had your Slapsy Maxy Rosenblum's Bar and Grill. And when we'd go to Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips, there was malt vinegar on the table. And for years I would never do it, but then finally I caved in and was like, oh, what is this delicious treat? It's just vinegar. So over the years I've always bought Heinz brand malt vinegar. There's also like, I want to call it like English pub brand, London pub, something English pub brand. There's basically two kinds of malt vinegar. And I've never been to a grocery store that had a malt vinegar selection. It's always one or the other. It's always like the London pub or Heinz. Ever since I've been buying it I'm 44, I've probably been buying it 30 years, has had Peachy Chicken recipe on the back. Unchanged. And I've always read this, and they must be proud of it, because it's literally been there for 30 years, 40 years, 50, I don't know how long they've been making this. I guarantee it's been on there since day one. Peachy Chicken, malt vinegar. People buy malt vinegar for two reasons. Put on french fries, put on fish and chips. And I guess now, I might be the first person who's ever bought this specifically to make the Peachy Chicken recipe. I've never met anybody who's ever talked about it. If you know me, if you're a friend of me, you know my love for malt vinegar. And maybe I've talked to you about the Peachy Chicken recipe just because over the years, 3 decades, 4 decades, almost 5 decades, I've been looking at this fucking recipe. And it sounds weird. Like I've never shown this to somebody and they were like, we should make that. That sounds really good. Everybody I showed it to was like, the fuck is that? That sounds disgusting. Because it doesn't sound good. But I'm finally going to do it. I'm on vacation. I got a week off. I'm going to take a whole week and just make Heinz Malt Vinegar Peachy Chicken. I'm going to do it. And you're going to watch me do it, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let's, So the recipe is, drain 1 can of 16-ounce peaches, reserving liquid, set aside. This is the star of the show, the peaches. In large skillet, brown 2.5 pounds skinned chicken pieces. I feel like Emerald. Combine reserved peach liquid, 1/4 cup frozen orange concentrate. This is so weird. 1/4 cup Heinz Malt Vinegar. Oh, it's gonna take fucking forever. 1 tablespoon brown sugar, 1 teaspoon dried basil leaves, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon each ground cloves and cinnamon. I have Vietnamese cinnamon. I don't. 1/8 teaspoon pepper. Pour over chicken. Cover, simmer 25 to 30 minutes. Oh my God. Alright, I will see you in 25 to 30 minutes. Add peaches. Cool. Peachy chicken. Combine 2 tablespoons each cornstarch and water. Stir into sauce. Heat, stirring until sauce is thickened. Serve chicken and sauce with rice. I don't know what cornstarch is, but I bought it for this recipe. Serve chicken and sauce with rice, which is going to be Uncle Ben's ready microwave rice. Alright, pour a nice glass of malt vinegar. Just kidding. Alright, so it has been 30 something years. I'm finally going to try the Heinz Peachy Chicken. Alright, let's oh, excuse me. I didn't. I don't know. It's not good. 30 years have been pent up inside me. It just isn't. It tastes like sugar. It's not good. It's not like an edible. I'm gonna eat it. I mean, if you're hoping for chicken that would taste like malt vinegar, which I kind of was. I mean, it had so much brown sugar, orange juice, malt vinegar, peaches. This is the recipe they staked their reputation on for 40 years. This is what they've been sticking to because they're proud of it. This has been on their bottle for decades. Get a piece of chicken and a piece of peach. Let's go for it. You're gonna do it. Do it. Yeah, get some candy on there. Get that malt vinegar. Doesn't make it better. If anybody out there is actually watching this, I've never met anybody else in the world who's ever mentioned Heinz Malt Vinegar Peachy Chicken recipe. But if there's anybody out there who's been curious, and I'm not saying I'm a good cook, so this maybe is not the best representation of the Heinz Peachy Chicken recipe. But I did it. I fulfilled a lifelong goal. Accompanied with a nice Cabernet. Do not. The best part is the Uncle Ben's rice, if I'm going to be honest. Anyway, that's how I spent my Tuesday. the day after Valentine's Day, which I guess will be, what, February 15th, a day that will live in infamy as Peachy Chicken Day. 1% of the people out there watching this have maybe seen the recipe. And of those people, 100% have looked at it and said, what the fuck is this? It tastes exactly as you thought. It tastes like, what is happening? Anyway, Peachy Chicken, go away. Just leave me alone. I don't, you know, it is what it is. This is my life. This is my life. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Thanks for watching.